I think as I look back on it, I got a lot of my significance from sports. I was fairly good in sport and became, I thought, was my ticket. If I can be successful in sport, maybe that'll make me significant in the world that I live in. And I thought if I could just be a national champion in wrestling, my sport was wrestling. If I could just be a national champion, if I can be a national champion, that'll just make me famous, at least for a short while on campus, give me a good social life, probably give me an opportunity to have a good job after I graduate. I think if you'd have known me, you'd have thought I was really happy, but on the inside, I was filled with lots of questions, wondering about what do I really need to do to fill this void in my life. And I had a chance at my school, which was a Division II school, to win the national championship. But you learn quickly that there's nothing older than yesterday's sports page. I mean, I got so excited about being this champion. I walked around in my uniform all evening and people came up and congratulated me, and it was wonderful. But finally I had to go to the locker room and take a shower and take off the uniform. And I'll never forget this. I came out of the locker room and went back into the gymnasium that had been full of people, and now it was almost empty. And I thought, oh my goodness, it's already over. It's the euphoria of being a champion is over in the time that it takes to take a shower and come back to an empty gymnasium. I had worked for 4 years to win that national championship, and to a certain degree it was already past tense in one night. And I remember thinking, is that what it's going to be like the rest of my life? Is that what it's going to be like to set a goal, and in some cases even have the privilege of achieving that goal, and find out that it just doesn't satisfy, that it's like trying to grab a smoke ring. You can see it, but when you try to get a hold of it, it's not really there. And I think there's a lot of people out there like me who get their significance out of how good they are, how famous they are in sport. But the reality in sports is that your career could be over tomorrow with a career-ending injury, or the fact that you're getting older and the coach tells you that it's time for you to retire. And I know from my own experience, and I've seen it in the sports world, that can be devastating because we put all of our eggs in one basket. We're this sports person. And I just want you to know that you're more than just a sports person, that you're a creation, you are created in the image of God, and that He loves you, and that He sees you as more than a famous athlete. So I just encourage you to develop as a total person. We call it the total athlete. Develop emotionally, physically, spiritually, intellectually, and I love that verse. I'm confident of Him. He that began a good work in you will perfect it. That He just loves us. He loves His children. I have the great privilege to be called one of His children. And I can rest in that fact. And the fact that we can meet our Savior, and that He says, I think you're significant because you're part of my creation. I just want you to come to know me. That can be a life-changing message.